come in for two special things. First of all, your dog, it's your dog's birthday, Liberty,
yep,
otherwise known as Libby.
She's going to be 10 in about 2 weeks, so I'm baking birthday cupcakes for your dog, which is edible for humans as well, but you'll be able to try one of those.
I'm actually looking forward to trying that, but we also want to tease that Donna has brought in some friendly critters. Bugs. Now, what are these? And
well, we have a bunch of them. These are the butterworms, which are related to waxworms. They're actually a moth larva. Then we've got two sizes of mealworms, the small and then the giant mealworms. And those are beetle larvae. And we feed all of these out to our animals. But in a lot of cultures, insects are eaten. So I've got a recipe. We're going to be cooking up some mealworms for you guys.
That's going to be in our second helping section, so you'll just have to stay tuned and wait for that, and we'll discuss more about, you know, their distant relatives, what they probably taste like, and we're all going to try them. But for now, we're going to talk about something more edible to me, the doggy cupcakes. Let's give the viewers the ingredients that they'll need to prepare this. What are some of the things that they need?
Well, it's very easy. It's almost like a carrot cake, so you'll need a cup of carrots. You mix in a quarter cup of honey, peanut butter, and cooking oil, and then you add 1 egg. It's flour and a little bit of baking soda, and you mix it all up, you bake it, and then we'll frost it with cream cheese and a little dog biscuit on top. So it's sort of all your dog's favorite ingredients with cream cheese and peanut butter and honey.
Those are all my favorites,
but
too.
They're very, you'll taste it. It's very good. It tastes sort of like a bran muffin.
That's what it sounds like. With the peanut butter, I love peanut butter. And honey?
So you'll enjoy it. And you love the bugs, too, I can assure you.
She said it tastes like shrimp. We'll explain more later. So we'll put things together for the doggy cupcakes when we come back. Back to you guys. All eating the bugs. We're all going to try the cupcakes, though. It's because Donna Fernandez from the Buffalo Zoo, her dog Libby is going to turn 10.
Right.
That's a milestone.
We celebrate a lot of birthdays at the zoo and make special cakes, but we usually use ingredients that humans could eat as well. So since Libby's turning 10, this is a great recipe. It's normally a cake, but I decided to make it as cupcake because when you have a dog birthday party, it's usually individual dogs can get their own cupcake. So the first thing to do is preheat your oven to 350.
Okay.
Then the next thing to do is to shred your carrots, or you can be lazy and buy them pre-shredded.
You're busy.
If you're busy, yeah, you would just add the shredded carrots. Another thing to get prepared is when you, they want the flour sifted with the baking powder already mixed in. So you can start doing that and then measure out all your ingredients. As we said before, it's really some great things: honey, olive oil or any kind of cooking oil, peanut butter, a little hint of vanilla extract, and you'll mix it all together. The other thing to do is to, you can either use butter and, or you can be lazy like me again and cook in the cupcake.
Make sure the dog doesn't eat it.
Right, but again, it's a lot cleaner that way, and that way you can have individual portions.
What if we put the bugs in the cupcakes and ate them that way?
You probably could bake, but they're much better when they're sautéed in oil for the
And you've eaten, let's clarify.
I have. I used to do a show for kids on insects, and one of the episodes was insects that you could eat. But also, when I worked at the zoo, I worked in the commissary when I was just training all the different areas. And it was sort of a dare that you had to eat the bugs live. So I've actually had the mealworms and waxworms.
While it was crawling around in your mouth?
Well, I chewed down real fast so that I wouldn't be, because the jaws on some of the mealworms are pretty bad. You wouldn't want that crawling around in your stomach. So I chomped down to make sure I really...
We're going to leave you on that note in case you're eating your cereal. So we're going to come back. When we come back, we're going to put together the cupcakes, and then after that, we're going to start sautéing the mealworms. So back to you guys.
All right, the more
Jared in the kitchen with Donna. We are making magical doggy cupcakes, which are really human cupcakes, too. They sound delicious in what you're putting together.
Right. So you just start by, mixing an egg in with, as the recipe calls for, it's basically a quarter cup of cooking oil, a quarter cup of honey, which take a little longer to pour in here. Let me just,
scoop it out?
Scoop that out, and then I'll add the peanut butter. So you just mix that up, and it's sort of my dog's favorite ingredients.
Does it matter what kind of peanut butter you use?
Well, they recommend organic. You can hear the dog. She's getting excited already because she can smell the peanut butter.
Me too.
So you mix that up, and then you add in your carrots.
Can I dump them in?
Yep, a cup of carrots. Just mix that in.
Okay, we hear. Look, there's Libby. John got a shot of Libby. Look, she is pacing. She can see a finished product.
She knows. Yeah, she can basically. So you mix in the carrots, and then this is the flour that's been sifted with already mixed in the
baking soda.
Yeah, baking soda is mixed in. So then you just make this sort of mixture, blend it together, and then rather than having to grease the cupcake tin, I just use the...
So it should have the consistency of, it's not runny at all.
No, it's sort of a thick batter, but the carrots, believe it or not, do sort of melt down.
Can you use other vegetables?
You probably could use like a zucchini or something like that. And also, if your dog is allergic to wheat flour, you can use rice flour. But
she's going crazy. Can we get a shot of her again? Look at how excited she is. And this is Jennifer Field from the Buffalo Zoo as well.
So
there she is.
And like when we make cakes for gorillas, we might use a banana.
Cakes for gorillas?
For their birthdays, we might use banana as the main sort of vegetable or fruit ingredient.
I feel like we're teasing her. She knows. She can smell them.
You just spoon these in to the each one of these. And like I said, cupcakes are nicer than cakes because it's so much easier when you have your dog party just to invite a few of your neighborhood dogs over to the house, and each one will get their own. So we scoop these in, and then basically they're going to be baked for 25 minutes.
All right. At 350?
At 350, yep.
It almost, other than the egg, it looks like something you could actually eat raw.
You could. My husband tried it raw. We made these over the weekend just to sort of make sure she liked them because I didn't want her to be on air and not like them. So she has tried one over the weekend. So.
And your husband also tried the bugs.
He did. He did. It was our anniversary, actually, on July 4th. So my anniversary dinner was the bugs, so he was a real
Nothing's
trooper.
too good for my babe.
I know. So we're still married too, so that worked out all right. All right, so
we'll stick those in.
These in. So.
All right, I've got. How much time do we have, Lauren?
And then the magic of television. Here's something that I baked already, and they have to be completely cooled off. And so I'll frost some for you guys because they are very good.
And then you've made one up.
I've made one
Libby.
up, but I'll let you all try one. So the finished product is pretty much just frosted with some whipped cream cheese and then a little doggy bone as a sort of garnish. But
and you could eat the doggy bone as a human. You said there's nothing really bad in there.
Yeah, you can. They don't taste bad either.
All right. They want us to feed Libby. I'll let you do the honors.
All right. But also, if any of you want to try, so we'll let you can try that.
Oh, look at that, no bugs.
All right, Libby, we can start. Sit. Libby, sit. You get the bone first.
That's how I like to eat it, the bone first. The good stuff first.
And then, all right.
It's like a healthy biscuit.
Libby, sit. Give me your paw. All right, you better do some behavior to get your treat here. All right, give you this part.
Oh, she loves it.
You want some of the frosting too?
And cream cheese is okay for dogs.
Yep.
Look at that. She's gobbling that up. And I must say, she's got a little mustache.
She's got a stock cream cheese mustache. Oh, well.
All right. And with that... All right. This is a first here on Winging It Buffalo Style. My good friend, Donna Fernandez, is going to prepare bugs for us for our second helpings. Now, these are what kind of...
These are mealworms, and I know, I gotta put them low. They do sort of pop when you cook them,
like popcorn.
They're basically we just cook them in some nice olive oil with a little bit of garlic and some steak seasoning that you can mix in some red peppers, and we should tell folks that if you buy it from the bait shop, don't stick it right in the pan. You should prep them with like some apple to feed on. Sometimes if you get them from the bait shop, they'll be in wood shavings or wood shavings, and so what you want to do is for 24 hours before you serve them, just put them in a little plastic container with bits of apple or potato, and that way they'll have that sort of healthy meal. They'll get all of the wood that they might have consumed out of their gut, and it will just basically be apple and potato.
And you said they taste like shrimp. Are they like a distant relative or something?
Yeah, there are shrimp are crustacea, which belong to the arthropods, and so do insects. It's just a different group within the arthropods. So yeah, we'll just cook these up, and then
I'm going to ring the dinner bell right now. Ding, ding, ding. All right, come on, guys. Come on. Come on over. I'll be the first to try.
What we'll just do is we'll add a little bit of...
all right, they do smell good, I have to say.
I think
it's
actually,
the garlic, not the mealworms.
you just add a little...
cream cheese or something?
You just add a little bit of lemon.
Oh, God.
And a little bit of parsley.
That's good. Oh, look at that one still moving around. Check it out.
You should eat that one, Joe.
You know, I should say, I also
Leave these
asked Donna, I
live
said,
too,
you know,
right?
I was expecting like a cricket or something. She said, oh, I could do that.
Yeah, I did bring some crickets if people want to eat those.
How do you prepare those? Also in the hot oil?
You can, crickets are actually really good protein. What you often do is just bake them in the oven. First you chill them so that they don't move around, then you bake them in the oven, you pull off their legs. But you can grind that up and use
What
that
happens
as...
if you don't pull off their legs?
Well, they might jump around, so you don't really want them jumping around in your
You're
oven.
going to want to deleg
Is this a good form of protein?
Yes, insect protein is actually very healthy for you.
Yeah.
And in a lot of countries around the world, they do eat insects.
All right, we've got 30 seconds, guys.
So I'm just going to serve them up on my little insect plate
I just
here.
opened my mouth a little bit, but that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, look at, you know what, John, can we show Donna's dress? This is when she was...
I used to
doing a
host.
show.
Yeah, I used to host.
Oh, my God,
Eat
it's
up
so
John.
good.
Producer, Shannon?
Take one that doesn't...
Oh, I can see their
One
legs.
just said eat up.
Here.
Oh, my God, it's crunchy. I can't pick it up. I can't pick it up.
That's not
It's not bad. It doesn't even
It's
taste
not
like
bad,
that.
actually.
No, it really doesn't
They're-
taste
Oh, my
like
God,
fun.
we
so
have...
I highly
They just,
recommend them.
They almost
Yeah,
disintegrate.
Chardonnay.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
We have